Hi everyone, I hope that you're all doing amazingly well. I have a short message that I hope will bring encouragement to those that need to hear it today. So the message I want to share is called Gracefully Broken. Broken, or what it means to be broken. The other day I was sitting on the couch in prayer and I just heard the word broken, and I saw a whirlwind or a tornado or a storm that came and ripped through. And we don't really have that in South Africa, but we've seen the destruction, the trail of destruction that it leaves behind. Things are broken, turned upside down, devastated. It leaves cities, towns, and homes devastated. And it's a terrible thing to see, and for those who go through it. It just made me think that many people through their life, a storm, a tornado, something came and it ripped through your life and it turned things upside down. And you find yourself sitting there, my life is not what it used to be. It doesn't look the way it used to. And you feel overwhelmed. Oh God, how can I start to put this back together? It's almost like you're sitting in that place and everything has been turned upside down. And this happens in life. But I want you to know that through that storm, God has never left you. He is always with you, has been by your side. It says He will never forsake you. And when you feel overwhelmed, and how are you going to put this back together? This is exactly the place where God starts to work. It is not a bad place to feel broken, to feel, oh God, how am I going to put my life back together? Where do I start? Because it's in that place of being humble that God can start to begin to work in your life, that He'll put His hand upon your life and bring you through. I remember when I was a little girl and my mom had this beautiful vase that was in the front of her house. And one day I was playing with it. I loved to look at it and I dropped it. And I just remember my heart sinking as I saw it fall to the ground, and that feeling of just wanting to grab it and it's too late, it's gone, it's broken. And I think also for many of us where we feel like we've messed up, we've dropped something in our life, we've let it go and we've seen it break. And we sit with that fear and that anxiety of it's gone and how am I going to put it back together? And I just think sitting through that anxiety the whole day, I don't even think I got into that much trouble when my mom got home. And for many of us, we're sitting with guilt and shame and anxiety over something that we felt like we've dropped. And I just want you to know that God is your Father, a loving Father. And if you go to Him with it, He'll remove the guilt and the shame. He'll forgive you. He'll bless you. And that He is willing to help you, often to put your life back together, to put those pieces back together one by one. And whatever God puts back together, because He is a master creator, He knows you, He made you. The Bible says that He will turn all things out for the good for those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. So sometimes we drop something and it was never meant in the first place. We didn't need it. And then secondly, where something has been turned upside down by a storm in our life, God is able to help you to start to restore. So I want to encourage you today, if you find yourself in a place of being broken yourself, of feeling like you dropped something and it broke, or just standing at your life, not by anything that you've done, but it has been completely turned upside down, I want to encourage you today that God is able to do abundantly and exceedingly more than you can imagine with your life. Come to Him with those broken pieces. Allow Him to put it back together step by step, and know that He will bless you through the process. A humble place and a humble heart broken before the Lord is a good place to be. It helps us and it allows Him to start to work in our life. And what He builds will be much better than anything you could ever dream of or imagine.